Yes,
Hello,
we have.
hello, hello. We are live. We are live again, guys. Welcome to our 42 Days Go Challenge with my amazing sisters. Today is Sunday, so we just go doing a business catch up with my amazing sisters. Just take some note if you haven't been watching our live or if you haven't been watching our catch up replay. So today is the day. So stay with us and hear more. I'll let one of my sisters tell us how this week has been to them. So, Catherine, how this week has been to you?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's been an amazing week, to be honest. A lot has happened in the last 6 days. Yeah, we've experienced business success.
Woohoo!
We've had lots of blessings, and yes, this week, for all those who are watching us for the first time, or perhaps if you've been following us but you missed our discussions in the last 6 days, we had some interesting topics. We talked about making positive steps to make positive changes in our lives, and
Mm,
we also looked at having a support system and why having a support system is very important. I will urge you to watch the replay if you want to catch up with what we talked about. Yeah, because today we're just doing a recap. Yeah, so on that day we talked about having a support system. I think we kind of went a little deep into it, talking about why it's important as mothers to have support system, because you see, it's not easy to stand on your own. There is really
mm,
no point wanting to be an island where
yeah.
you where you can actually have support. It's important to have people who have been on the same journey you're going through, so that when you go through hard times on that journey, you can lean on them. You
Mm,
have people who will tell you, this was what I did in my time, this was the
yeah.
outcome, this is what I learned from it, so please do it this way. That's why it's important to have support system. And we also looked at the different kinds of support systems that we have, right? We talked about having your family and friends as a support system. And we
Mm,
also mentioned that why that is important, I particularly would say, as important as family and friends are, be sure that your family and friends understand your dream
yeah.
before using them as a support system. Because really, your support system doesn't necessarily have to be your family. Be sure that you find a community of people who who are like minds as you, so that they can put you through, because you cannot get the best advice from someone who has not been on that journey. It's good to sometimes your support
Mm,
system can even be professionals, you know
mm,
and I believe it's not everybody that can afford getting professionals. Like, oh, you want to do a business, you want to get a professional that will put you through. Not everybody can do that, but when you have a community where people can come together and support you, and you don't have to pay any extra fee to get that support, just because we are of the same like mind. so
yeah.
so don't think that, oh, it has to be your family and friends. Look outside that box.
Mm,
Very important. Look outside the box of family and friends. Also, you can have, like, as moms, I always say, it's good. Even online, you find some groups for moms, you find some groups for marriages, wives, so that you're learning, and be sure you're learning the right thing
mm,
at all time. It's not everything you take. You must have that that ability to sieve the information you're getting,
yeah.
right? Yeah. we also showcased some successful business stories in the course of this 6 days. We had a guest from the USA, New York, and yesterday we had a guest from South Africa. Those are also successful moms. And because we practice what we preach, right? We are in a community where we you we have lots of stay-at-home moms like myself. One of the challenges I had when I wasn't working was the fact that I didn't have people that could connect with me on that level, you get, because at times when I needed to talk, when I needed to share what I was going through, my friends were usually at work. And now, while it is no fault of theirs, right? I felt abandoned, of course. I felt like I was alone. But just being in this community, I know when I need to talk, when I need people, I have met stay-at-home moms like myself who are
Yeah.
also in the same location as me. Sorry, just a minute. Who are also in the same location as myself. And
Mm.
I know who to reach out to. I know who to reach out to. If Moi is working and having some challenges in navigating her work and family and business, you know who to reach out to, because the
True.
community affords you that luxury of having people within your niche, you know? And yeah, so we introduced moms who were business women running traditional and digital business, and we had
Mm.
one from home. We also talked about why we oh my god. We also talked about why why it was important to we I think we addressed one common question we normally get um from most of our followers. I'll let Mwai handle that. Just do a recap of what we talked about for the benefit of those who are watching or those who missed that edition.
Wow, that was
So
amazing.
amazing. It was so good. That was so good the way you
I'm trying
sum
to
it up
think.
together.
I'm trying to think of the question. What was the question?
Why do
Yeah,
Because
I pay
we talked,
149?
yeah, a lot of people
why
keep
we paid
asking
Yeah.
us, why do I
149?
have to
Why
pay
Yeah,
do we have to
149?
149.
watch?
Yeah,
And
Yes,
why
why
do
do we
I
have to
watch?
watch the webinar
the
Yeah.
webinar.
and all that? But before we get into that, we also uh, talked about the dangers of being in the comfort zone.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
Yes.
we did.
a
Yeah.
lot of people, they
Mm.
are not reaching the success or the potentials because they feel comfortable in the zones that they're in. They don't want to add more responsibilities because, like, okay, if I add this I'll make mistakes, or I'll feel incompetent and all that, so they eliminate other things and then keep themselves in the safe zone. And we say that when you do that, when you are in the comfort zone, you miss chances to grow.
True.
Only when you get out of your comfort zone, that's where there's a potential for you to grow. You learn new skills, become more motivated, because introducing new skills, it pushes you to work harder, to every day you wake up with a different attitude, a different mindset, knowing that you have started something new that you want to accomplish, or you want the goal you want to achieve. And also doing the same things over and over again, you become less creative. There is nothing to challenge you, and then what? And then like that you feel like, oh, I'm still doing great, but in hindsight, you are missing out a lot. And also, there is no motivation, loss of confidence. You become afraid to associate with your fellow friends, you know, and you feel like you can't contribute to what they're talking about, or they feel like you are incompetent, or because you are tied yourself in that comfort zone. And we also talked about the steps that can help you to get out of comfort zone. We say start small steps. Start with a challenge, take small steps, and celebrate small wins. Set a goal that you want to stretch out. Don't start big, bit by bit. It can be at work, in business, at home. Start small steps. And also, we say change your view of failure.
Yeah.
If you think you're gonna fail, you fail. you know
Yes.
you always train yourself, your mindset, that you can do this. Remember your own advocate. Remember, say, okay, the goal that I'm setting, it might be a little bit challenging, but I will still do it. I will accomplish it. I will reach the goal. And so these are the things that we talked about in celebrating small wins. And the other topic that we talked about, it was steps on how you can start online digital business.
True.
And then that's where a lot of people ask questions. Why do I have to watch the webinar? It's the very first step that each one of us, you see in many 220,000 business partners that we have started with. The webinar gives you the advantage to listen to real people sharing their successful story through this digital business. And also it helps to answer some of the questions that you might have. Not all of us here, we just, when we saw this business opportunity, we just jumped into right into it. We were skeptical. It's online thing, and there's a lot of things that happens online. But what did we do? The difference between you, where you are right now, if you're still skeptical, and us, is that we took the leap of faith, and then now we are running the business. And then the 149 you are paying, this is the franchise. So when you pay that 149, it unlocks the whole business. All right. It talks about the products that we have, how it works, and then how also you make profits. And not only that, it teaches you the power of automation. It gives you the website, the funnel system, the automation, automated emails that you receive. It's not us typing every single day, sending them to you. When a person subscribe on our, no, when they register to watch the webinar, the email that they receive, it's automated. That's what that 149 does. Because for you to get someone to create your own website and have all these things, you are paying close to 25K. That's a lot of money. And even above that, because every training, if something changes, that person will tell you and then they'll charge you. But here we are, we paid 149, giving us that access that we have. When technology is changing, someone is doing something behind the scenes. That 149, it makes my business work behind the scenes when I'm catching up with my family, when I'm at work, and what a joy when we get those automated messages that, oh, okay, you've got a blessing. I don't have to chase someone. I don't have to do cold calls like what other,
Yeah.
people do. This is what it does. It sets you up. The simple way I can say is that 149, it sets you up for success. That's
Absolutely.
what it does. So, and if you be watching replay, place, and you're still sitting on the fence, this is the right time to take action. 2025 is coming, and I know because I used to do that. New Year's resolution. Oh, I'll make sure I will increase something. I will look for something that's gonna supplement my income. Or I will apply for another job. I will have 3 jobs. No, there is a way out, and we are giving you the way out. This is the reason why we come here with our faces, and then we post our families, telling you, showing you that we are real people. The business is legit. We pay tax in the business, and the system, the business, it's been in the world over 50 years, and every year we the profits and the bonuses, the commissions that we get, you can't beat it. And we are in the best business, I'm telling you, and we are not even shy to say that. We are proud to say that because we know the business that we are running. And if you are there, you are still skeptical, this is the time. Now is the right time. Please stop doing the same things over and over, expecting a different results. No, that's craziness going on rampage. That nothing is gonna change.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
don't do that. Change now. Yeah, if you're listening to us, you're listening to me right now, this is a time for change. Do something different that it's going to make your 2025 a better and a greater year, and that it's going to cut stress out or if you've been stressing out at work or you've been looking for something to supplement your income, this is it that we have. Thank you.
Wow, this was so good, my sisters. You guys sum it up really nice. And to anyone watching there, I will add one more thing because we've been coming that across a lot and even asked to before we actually start this business. We used to say, oh, I don't have time, I'm so busy, I'm working. But when we start this business, I came to realize that we all have that 24 hours. It's just how you use it. It worked for you. But if you said you don't have time, it's the time is if you're working after against time, not you, not time working for you. So to this business is you can do it as a part time. If you think that you're really busy, instead of you working two jobs, have a night shift and have a day shift, you don't have time for yourself too. So you're not only chasing after money, you're working for someone else, you're losing yourself. But if you join this business, you have peace of mind because you're learning something new every day. Even if you have someone that will actually have actual shop that is open and you start this business, you'll have learned something too that you're going to implement it to help you how to run your own business. It's going to help you your time management. It's going to run you how to reach customers. But if you're just sitting there, and that's why we preach over and over again, join, sign up and watch free webinar. If you watch that free webinar, it will give you insight about the how this business work and what are the requirements. And the requirements are not really that much. The only thing, the only person is not allowed in here if you're below 18. But if you're 18 and above, you're good to go. Age is not a factor, language too is not a factor, anything else is not. It's just you. If you haven't started, that's why you haven't get where you were supposed to go. And plus two, if you compare this business thinking that it's, oh, you can't do it, but you're working for someone else, how long are you going to work for someone else without creating your own? So you have to be your own boss too. So in case one day you lose that job or one day you feel really exhausted of overworking yourself, you have something to back you up with your finance so that you're not losing yourself in the process. So yeah, we wrap it up here today. This is what I could say. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow
See you
in the morning, I
tomorrow
guess.
in the
All
morning.
right.
Yes.
You guys have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely Sunday where
Enjoy
you are.
Sunday.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.